Ayan, te-text na sana
Sige po,
kita
Doc.
eh. Na marami ka ba natututunan?
Yes po, Doc. Doc,
I'm so
recommend niyo
sorry.
po ba sa Perth?
Yes!
Kunwari po mag-apply for fellowship sa Perth, yung like yung chances and
Yeah. Well, yes and no. Kasi tsambahan lang eh. So, for example, you're asking, I'll answer your question later on, Marky.
Sure,
What
sure.
other option? There's other option. There's the number 3 pathway. You
Okay.
will be applying for, kailangan mo lang talaga ng specialist pathway assessment, interview, malaman mo kung anong nakalagay sa interview mo. Why do I say that? Kasi yung mga iba ko natulungan dito, for example, si Candy, she's from St. Luke's na graduate. PR siya na kasi asawa niya PR, citizen. She was looking for 2-3 years for a job. Wala siyang mahanap. So sabi ko sa kanya, mag-apply ka lang sa lahat ng hospital, accredited and non-accredited. Just do it because it will help you for your preparation for the exam. Nung na-interview siya, hindi siya, ang kailangan lang niya mag-sit na exam.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No training. No retraining.
skilling.
But feeling niya nga,
That's
hindi
good.
siya at par. So she has to do some training on her own.
So the training there is not like, kasi when I hear training, I'm thinking like it's a 4-year thing, like here in the Philippines. No,
you can just train. So siya hindi niya kailangan mag-train, but she wanted to train because you don't know how are you gonna fare in the exam. You're gonna spend thousands and thousands of Aussie dollars to sit the exam, but you don't know anything.
Yeah,
So
mahal.
you need to be exposed in the
But the thing
hospital.
with Candy, she's already. Do they discriminate in terms of hiring if you're a PR or if you don't have a
It's
visa?
not, you can say discriminate, but you're really against competing against the local trainees. And the only time she got the job was in Melbourne, Goulburn Hospital. She got a 1-year unaccredited job. So you can apply to that, Ross. Kasi merong magkakaroon ng availability, either part-time. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa kanya, mag-apply ka lang, just follow up. Kasi it will not be offered to you in a silver platter. It will just come just in case na may manganak, mag-maternity leave o paternity leave o mag-holiday, mag-gap year o whatever. May opportunities will come. Like nagkaroon din eventually after 1 year of, eto may anak na siya noon, nasa Perth yung family niya. She has to go and stay in Victoria away from her family just to do the training. So yun ang other option mo, to come alone in Australia without your family for the meantime while you settle yourself first.
Another option I was actually considering was to redo the training altogether. I mean, be a registrar. Is that advisable? Or it's
You will
too
not
long?
get it. You will not get it.
Really?
You're overqualified ka na doon. Hindi ka nila ipaprioritize. Ang mga registrar, first year registrar na nag-a-apply dito are 100
Fresh
plus.
graduates.
100 plus. Only positions available here in Western Australia are only 8. And these people are already creme of the creme.
Okay.
They've gone through many interviews already.
You have 100 applicants for 8 slots only in Western Australia. Is that
Western Australia lang. So, creme of the creme
no
na
chance.
yun. So, you don't want to do that. And the other option is for you to get your interview, know whether you need training or not. And if you don't need training, there are many hospitals or private imaging centers like mine who will be happy to sponsor you.
For work.
For work, whilst you're supervised.
That's right.
Supervised practice. Kahit as trainees po, Doktora, bale? Parang as trainees?
Supervised consultants / trainee, or we can create a fellowship if you like.
Oh, that's good naman, Doktora.
Oh yeah, kasi ako kasi ang practice ko breast imaging center. So I'm doing breast biopsies, mammogram, ultrasound. But in my new practice, I'm opening up a general ultrasound and injection procedural. So I'm really looking for general radiologists, and there are many opportunities to do general work like CT scan reading, MRI reading if you do MRI, and ultrasound
Yeah.
reporting remotely kasi yun ang aking other job. I do teleradiology. Yun ang bread and butter ng radiologist dito, teleradiology.
That's
So
right.
ang daming opportunities.
Do you do Everlight?
Hey? No,
Do
I
you
do
do
my own.
Everlight?
I have subcontractors.
Oh, that's possible
It's like
pala.
Everlight. So I
Okay.
can help you.
Okay. Better than Everlight, huh?
Well, not really better, but similar to Everlight.
Yeah. That's great.
So there
Grabe, ang dami
are
niyong racket,
lots.
doktora.
Mag-apply na
Levels
ako,
in
doktora.
cases.
Mag-apply ka na, pero you just need interview first.
SRA,
Okay.
Specialist Recognition Pathway.
Yeah.
I'm actually dreading the Specialist Recognition Pathway because when I evaluated there, I studied the training curriculum for the registrars. It's really incomparable with our training here. Yeah.
Don't
So
worry. Don't worry.
I was
It
thinking
will be
like
easy.
there's no way I'm gonna be
Akala mo lang yon, but basta ang mindset mo is in a learning mode. Marami akong stash ng nandito dalawang boxes ng mga
review material.
Q banks and reading
I
materials.
I see.
It's all about you.
I actually have no problems with taking exams. My only concern is our financial situation there. If during that transition periods, seeing that I have 5 kids who already go to school, so things like that, and also the thought of giving up all my practice here, and what if everything or it fails in Australia? I have no practice to get back to in the Philippines, and I have to support 5 kids. So that's really my main concern right now. So I'm just trying to see the lay of the land, whether what are the odds of getting jobs, of
there are
making it.
lots of jobs here. You just need to do the part 2 assessment. Specialist assessment interview. Once you're there, once you already done that, even nasa Pilipinas ka,
I can apply.
You can apply for jobs. Consultant job, maraming consultant job if you're ready to work even remotely, because the only job that you are allowed to work as an immigrant doctor are remote jobs. So
ma'am, after the specialist pathway assessment, what will I get? Like, is a work permit, or what would allow me to apply for remote jobs after the interview?
The hospital or the imaging center, private hospital, will sponsor your visa, and you are able to register via APRA. Kasi yun ang kailangan mo para maka-registrable ka for APRA. For APRA registration, yun ang requirements for APRA registration is the college assessment.
Interview. I see.
The letter.
Doc, regarding po din sa interview, kasi I was reviewing the links you sent me, yung sa specialist pathway po, parang kailangan muna ng employer plus yung applicant mag-send sila ng form para parang sit in for the interview, or bago ma-assess, kailangan ba ng employer po?
Hindi
naman.
Hindi.
In fact, ang plan ko din, Ross, initially, before this meeting, was to go straight to the assessment and not apply for fellowship.
You have many options. Yeah, you have those are the 2 options that you want to do backup plan. So you want to apply for specialist assessment and then submit mo yun, tapos interview. So kailangan mo muna English exam, IELTS or ano yung sa'yo, PTE? PTE? Ross, ano yung sa'yo?
Ross.
PTE po.
PTE, IELTS, and usual, dapat lahat yung 7. Tapos, yung ECFMG, meron ka na rin, Ross. Yun ang
Yes
kailangan mo.
po.
Yun ang matagal. Yun ang isa kong kilala, naghihintay na siya ng matagal. 6 or 8 months na siya naghihintay. So, yun. Tapos, isa kong natulungan, siya I think she's from Nigeria. She's also PR in Melbourne, and she's got 2 kids and she can not look for a job. And I just said to her, just apply. She got an unaccredited job in Adelaide for a year after waiting for 2 years.
That's great. Ross, are you in the Philippines now?
Nasa Melbourne po ako.
Melbourne. Okay. You finished your training there?
Hindi po. Sa Philippines ako nagtapos. Last year lang po ako nag-exam. Tapos vacation lang po ito. So tourist visa lang po ako.
Okay.
So, kilala mo si Harold Tan?
Yes po. Naging resident po siya nung intern ako sa IM po.
Hindi
Saan
ko
nag-train?
Makati Med kasi si
Makati
Harold
Med po.
Tan eh.
Okay.
Ayun. Si Harold Tan.
Yes po. Bali resident po siya or senior resident po siya nung intern po ako sa Makati Med.
No, this is a different Harold Tan. This is yung Harold Tan na
baka different nga po.
radiologist. Radiologist siya. Sa NKA yata siya eh.
Wala pong
Wala.
Harold Tan
Baka
sa NKO.
baka nasa iba na siya. So, yeah. Yun ang mga pwede nyong gawin. Alternatively, just wait for a job positions after you apply for your specialist assessment and interview. Don't give up anything. Just stay there. When you get a consultant job, your earnings would not be like a fellow. It's more than that.
How about sa unaccredited registrar po, Doc? May possible opportunities po ba as working as an unaccredited registrar?
Yun nga,
Or kailangan pa rin?
So, si Candy nga, she worked as an accredited registrar while waiting for a training program here in Perth, which she doesn't need. Kailangan lang, hindi lang siya confident at that time to sit the exam. Gusto lang niya ng exposure.
Yeah, that's right.
So, you don't need
bali
it.
nagpa-assess na rin po siya
Nagpa-assess na siya.
Specialist.
Oo.
Okay.
Nagpa-assess na siya.
Ma'am, what's the worst outcome for the specialist recognition pathway? Not
That you
compatible?
need-
Not comparable?
No, they just need to do
Yes,
some
not
6
comparable.
months or 12 months training. Or the worst is like me. I need to do 18 months.
Oh, really? There's no outcome that says you have to go through the standard pathway and repeat your internship.
No.
There's no outcome like that
ka
so
na
far.
eh? Consultant ka na for 8 years. What? 6, 8 years?
7
years?
7 years.
Kahit ikaw, Ross, sasabihin lang nila, you just need to do a little bit of training kasi wala ka pang residency. Wala ka pang fellowship or wala ka pang consultant job. But that's still okay.
You know what? This is really encouraging. Because you know what? Before I
glad.
talk to you, before I talk to you, my wife is also a doctor, by the way, but she hasn't trained, no residency because we have a lot of kids. So like before this, we're already looking into doing GP jobs.
No, you
Because-
don't want to be a GP. Mas mahirap mag-aral ng GP. Ang dami kong
that's what I
lahat ng
heard.
majority of 90% of my friends here in Australia or in Perth are specialists in the Philippines who became GPs and has done 10 years of GP training.
10 years? Yeah, but
Madugo ang
Yeah,
GP
because-
dito. GP dito is 6 years of training. You
I
need to do
see.
6 years of training. Which you don't want to be a GP. You want to be a radiologist. Radiologist here has a very lucrative job.
Yeah. Well, I have a batchmate actually from med school. She was a pediatrician here. When they moved to Australia, she ended up as a GP. And what she was telling me is forget my radiology practice and
No.
start as a GP.
No.
Really? Yeah,
That,
this is really encouraging.
that's why I'm doing this recording, because I like people to know that you can still be a radiologist if you're willing, if you have the heart and the mindset and the dream to be a radiologist in Australia. You can do it, and I can help direct you and guide you.
Yeah, thank you
Right.
po, Doktor. Kasi
So
usually po kapag nag-a-ask ako around, parang more of yung tone is kind of discouraging me.
that's
Parang
right.
just go for the standard pathway. You'll have no
No,
chance of being a
I've
Yeah.
been
radio.
there, done that, help people. It's possible. Everything is
Thank you po,
possible with the
Doktor.
Lord.
Sobrang encouraging kasi so far, you are the first person I talked to who's encouraging me to go through the specialist pathway. Everyone, as in
Same,
everyone
same.
everyone I've talked to
Because
is
you
just
have,
saying,
do you know any radiologists in Australia?
oh, there's
Just you.
actually,
So,
but there's actually one, but
There's one
I heard,
in Queensland. I think he's
yeah,
an
from
interventional,
PGH.
he's an
Yeah, from
interventional
PGH.
radiologist, but I don't know
ah,
his
parang
pathway.
nakita ko dun.
I don't know his pathway, but he's working as a consultant yata ngayon in the hospital. So
Yeah,
it's
I
easy
heard
when you're in the hospital. You have no
that's
problem.
right. I also well, not me directly, but a friend of that guy. I talked to him, Sir Mike Cabato. That guy finished 2 fellowships in Singapore, and
Okay.
then
So
and
he's at
then
par.
yeah, and then after those 2 trainings in Singapore, he did 2 more fellowships in Australia before he underwent the specialist assessment.
So it's like me. I did 4
Yeah,
fellowships.
yeah, you had more. You had even more.
So you like my friend na surgeon, he did many years of consultant surgery cardiothoracic job in Singapore, and then did yung Doctors Without Borders job, and he
Vanessa.
did fellowship, or I think fellow or juniors consultant job, I think fellow in Liverpool, in Sydney.
New UK.
Sydney,
Liverpool.
Liverpool in Sydney.
Okay.
And he got a very prestigious job here in the trauma center, major trauma center here in Western Australia. The only time that you can come here without we to get accredited is if the hospital will sponsor your visa. And
Visa.
sponsor yung visa niya ng PR. PR na siya last year. Dumating lang siya dito sa Perth ng January 2020. After may more than 12 months, PR na siya.
So for someone as old as I am, what is the I'm 41 and I have like
So
4
what do you
years
think of
for-
me? I'm older than you.
No, what I'm trying to say is I only have 4 years to get a PR status, right? You think that's doable in 4 years?
Yeah. I-submit mo na lahat ngayon ng ang goal mo ngayon yung ECFMG mo, English exam mo, at saka specialist pathway. So while you're waiting for your ECFM, yung EPIC, naka-ready na dapat yung specialist pathway documents mo, yung ano mo, logbook mo, lahat para straight away na meron ka na, masubmit mo na yung ano mo sa college.
I see.
So, yun ang goal mo this year.
Regarding the logbook, do I have to can I just mail it from here or I have to go there?
No. You just need to put it in a Word document. Lahat ng submission mo sa specialist pathway is in a Word document. Lahat is scanned. I think it's scanned. I don't know whether there will be a link. Kasi iba na ngayon, di ba? I don't know whether there will be a link where you can submit all your credentials, or they will require you to also submit a paper document via
See, I talked to
registered.
I talked to an ophthalmology specialist also. Because you're the first radiology specialist I talked to. So that's why all my information come from other specialties. So like for this ophthalmology specialist there, she also sat in a specialist pathway assessment. But the outcome was she had to do 2 years of training.
Oh,
But during her specialist pathway assessment, they asked for the physical logbook. So, yun na yung weird. And
no,
sabi
I did
niya,
not do that. I only have the Word
ay, di na.
document.
Okay.
Kung
Okay.
hahanapin ko yung, alam ko may nahiram ako na logbook. I have to fish it out somewhere, or I'll ask my friend, or we can have another session with, I can ask Ginika from Nigeria to have another session if you want more inspiration. Maybe she's not in a positive way. I don't know. Kasi nga nasa unaccredited training position siya, hindi niya alam pa kung kailan siya magsisit na exam. Kasi yung pagka you don't know where you at in terms of competency sa part 2 exam, hindi ka pa confident, mahirap kausap yung mga ganun kasi nasa negative vibe ka pa. Pero aral lang ng aral, madugo ang exam dito. It took me 2 years to get certified or qualified, pero it's so worth it. I really
They do
tell you.
resits, right? In case I fail.
Don't worry, I've done that too.
Really? So resits are
that I resit. It's okay to resit. It's good to resit because at least
It's
you know
quite
what to
pricey,
focus. It's pricey, but you know, Candy did not need to resit. She's very, very good. She only sat once and she passed.
I'm just really scared with the pathology part.
You don't need to. I mean, I can help you.
Thank you so much.
We can do something like this.
Really?
Mag-recruit ka pa ng iba. The more the merrier.
Wala kang gusto kasi.
Wala kasi masama.
Oo.
Nadi-disappoint sila, or you have to balance na giving up your practice and leaving everything, dropping everything. And me, 18 years ago, I have nothing to lose. I just finished my residency.
Kaya ikaw, Ross, nako, wag ka na mag-start ng practice dito. You're in the best position to do everything.
Go straight ahead to the specialty.
Yeah.
Are you married now? May kids
No.
ka na din. Wag na muna, mahirap.
At saka kung nandito, I suggest, pagka na-submit mo yung specialist assessment mo, I'd like you to come back in Australia with your sister, or sister ba?
Brother po.
Brother mo. Kasi basta nandito ka sa Australia, easier for you to get interviews.
Okay.
So, ma'am, since we're planning to go there by October, would
Visit
it be
me in
possible? I'll try. It's just a week of vacation. So it's a very short time. But would it be possible to have interviews already before October? Or you think the ECFMG will probably...
It's based on your ECFMG.
I see.
Sandali. Popost ko muna.
For sure. Ay, kasi sabi nila sayang ng pera, ang mahal-mahal, tapos na-comparable ka rin lang.
We are not comparable, but we can train to be comparable.
That's right.
Yes.
Pero ngayon lang kasi namin, ma'am, naririnig yung ganyang option. Like,
ngayon lang kasi ako naka-join dun sa group nyo, sa face group na yun .
You know what? It's really providential. Ako, Thursday din lang ako nag-join . I just recently joined that group as well.
May mga, alam mo, yung iba, meron recently dun sa kaka-join ko sa group, meron one or two nag-message sa akin, nakausap ko rin. Isa, ang sabi sa kanya ng recruiter is to do nursing. So she's now in Melbourne doing nursing. Sabi ko, why are you in nursing? Ayun daw ang the only way.
Radiologist din siya?
Oo.
Sayang.
So you don't want to be a nurse, you know. Anyway, so yun. Sabi ko, asikusin mo yung specialist assessment nyo. Yun lang ang kailangan nyo, yun lang yung matagal, yun lang ang madugo. Ang susunod na challenge would be the exam, pero it's okay to train, it's okay to sit the exam, it's okay to resit the exam, it's okay to resit it many times, because that's the only way you learn.
That's
But
right.
And it's
required po ba na
okay.
matapos yung exam agad-agad within a certain time frame?
Within 2 years.
Within 2
Within
Well,
years
in my
dapat.
case,
four
within
sittings.
4 years. In
Within
my
4
case, within
years.
4 years.
You have plenty of time.
Okay.
And then I think I don't think yung PR is merong cut off din kasi si Martin 50 plus na siya nung ini-sponsor o over 45 na siya nung sponsor siya ng hospital eh.
Oh, really? That's great. Kasi
Doktor ka eh.
Baka po yun po
okay.
yung ano.
Baka
As
iba
long
ang
as may
doktor eh.
magsusponsor ng visa.
Oo, or I will ask around pero siya is more than 50. Yeah, he's 50 and he got the sponsorship only last 2 year. So ibig sabihin over 45 na siya nung binigyan siya ng sponsorship.
Doktora, regarding po dun sa specialist pathway ulit. Kasi po dun sa page ng RANZCR, meron siyang dual assessment. May specialist plus meron pong area of need. And may
No,
dual po
not the
kasi.
area of need. The area of need is
Probinsya.
only iba yung pathway na yun yung third pathway. Yun yung
Parang doctor to the barrios dito sa atin.
oo. Pero you will still need to do that anyway pagka na after your specialist pathway. So you'd better do the specialist pathway and interview. And then after the interview, may assessment ka na. Tapos wala kang makuhang job sa hospitals. Ang next job opportunity mo would be area of need.
Area of need.
Oh, kaya pa may dual din sila na ino-offer which has the same.
And that's what I
ano din
did
sa
after
specialist.
my specialist assessment nung mapasok ko yung, after the exam ko, nag-area of need position ako. Kasi nandun lahat ng in-demand jobs. Ang daming
as
in-demand
overseas
jobs.
trained,
Ha?
ay, Doctor, as overseas trained po na radiologists, may time frame po ba na hindi po pwedeng mag-work sa metropolitan cities? Or
10
dapat
years.
rural muna?
10
10
years.
years, yun po yung 10-year moratorium.
Oo. I did that too. Don't worry.
So 10 years before you get to work to Sydney?
You
Or
can
The city
work
proper.
in the metro. There's a zone. And ang jobs are all in remote anyway.
And it's
mas
also parang
malaki ang bayad.
teleradiology.
Yes. That's still
Sabagay.
okay because you can still do telerad.
Ano?
Ako din ngayon, may telerad eh. Okay din naman. Feeling ko kailangan lang natin, Ross, magawa yung
Or
specialist.
alternatively for you, if you don't want to give up your job in the Philippines, you do your specialist assessment, do your interview and everything, and be sit the exam, and then stay there and be my radiologist as a teleradiologist.
I'm planning to put up a vascular ultrasound clinic there because, it's just
That's
a plan.
very much in demand.
Yeah. My practice now here in the Philippines is mostly vascular ultrasound.
Tapos, i-sponsor natin yung mga sonographers mo. Kasi in demand yan dito. We need sonographers here we're crying for sonographers.
Kahit dito actually. Pero ako yung practice ko dito, ma'am, kasi I don't have sonographers.
You do it yourself. So
Yeah,
so we're advantageous because we can do our own scans. Dito mga radiologists, they don't know how to scan.
Exactly.
Because we rely on sonographers.
Kaya yan yung niche na gusto kong targetin. If ever God willing kung matuloy itong
So,
plan.
yes, you'll be very employable. And you have the opportunity to set up your own business here. And I am happy to help you.
Thank you so much. Grabe, you're godsend. Sobra. You're actually the first consultant I've talked to na paulit-ulit na ako. Na-encouraging yung sinasabi regarding specialist pathway.
It's not easy. It's not for the lighthearted because sabi ko sa'yo, Ross. But you just need to to pray and ask for discernment and ask for guidance and ask the Lord to guide you. And I'm already grateful that I'm your guide. And I'm still I'm happy to help you anytime and do more sessions like this. And if you want to invite other people, I'm happy. But, you know, the more the merrier.
Right. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
this.
much, Doc.
Oh, meron din akong kaibigan, GP siya. She's also happy to help you other friends who like to do GP or whatever. She's GP obstetrician.
But you're saying we shouldn't do the GP route, right? The standard
Never.
pathway. Okay.
You're a
Yeah.
radiologist. You want to be a radiologist. You don't want to
I
do
was
other
actually
things.
I was actually prepared, mentally prepared already to go through the standard.
No,
Parang
you're
meron
yeah.
po isang pathway na nabasa ko dun sa binigay niyo na links. Meron ding short-term training pathway. May
Kung
insights
makakakuha ka,
po about that?
kailangan mo lang ng ano, kung makakakuha ka sa hospital. Ano 'yan, hindi pwede
Is it like
'yan.
fellowship po?
Observership 'yan. Ikaw ang
Observership.
you can still do that as part of your CV whilst you're on holidays there. Kung naka 1 year
Mhm.
holiday ka o naka 6 months holiday ka, you can
Wow,
apply
sana
for
all.
an observership.
Basta po may open lang na
Basta lang
position.
papayag ang hospital na sponsor. I
Hospital.
did that.
Depends
I
naman.
did that sa Adelaide maybe 2 weeks. 2 weeks sa MRI kasi wala at that time hindi ako masyado exposed. Simula pa lang MRI sa Medical City. So nagganon ako ng 2 weeks yata ako sa Adelaide unaccredited on my own expense. I'm just observing them.
Yung sa observership, bale, Doc, wala siyang compensation. Hindi siya treated
Wala.
as work? Wala,
Having
okay.
said that, meron akong friend na natulungan more than 16, 17 years ago. Si Raymond Condu, siya yung nasa St. Luke's ngayon sa Pet City. Nag 6 months observership siya dito sa Perth. Tapos bumalik siya. And now he's got his own practice in Manila, Makati, Baybay.
Sa
Pet
bagay,
Safety
nakalagay
Center.
din po kasi dun sa description niya, it does not lead to parang registration as radiologist.
Correct.
Parang expected to within 2 years, babalik ka ulit sa country.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. So yun ang ginawa niya. 6 months of observership in pet.
Okay.
Walang sweldo.
Walang
Hindi
sweldo.
pwede sa akin, pamilyadong tao, hindi kaya.
Mahirap.
Yeah.
Kaya huwag ka muna mag-asawa, Ross.
Alternatively, find an Aussie.
Yeah, that's right. If you're single.
Or a Filipino PR o citizen.
Or citizen.
But yeah, you can still work in Australia on your own credit. It's achievable. It's long and windy and rocky, but it's achievable.
Alright.
And possible.
Thank you po, Doctor.
Yeah, thank you so much for taking the
Pleasure.
time.
Pleasure.
Blessing.
I'll send you yung mga links ko kasi may website
Yes,
ako
please.
and meron akong mga side gig ngayon. I'm an author of 3 anthology books, collaborative books, and I'm sharing my journey. And I'd like to inspire people like you.
Grabe, kuratsa talaga. May business, may book pa. That's
Basta
great,
bigay ni Lord,
Doctor,
accept lang na accept and share lang. Share the
sobrang laking
blessings.
sobrang laking blessing po kayo sa amin.
Oh,
Thank you
thank you. Ayoko nang umiyak.
Thank you. No,
God bless. Anytime, let me know how I
Sige po.
can help.
Alright. Thank you.
Baka
Thank
may
you
question
again.
pa si Ross. Do you wanna stay? You're welcome to stay, but pagka naputo tayo, you just go in again.
I'm sorry. Actually, I'm on vacation right now. It's my daughter's birthday.
Oh, wow.
So,
Happy birthday.
nasa hotel kami ngayon.
Ang saya.
Kaya kanina pa nila ako inaantay sa labas.
Sige. Si
So,
Ross na lang.
I have
Baka may
to say
question pa si
goodbye.
Ross.
No, I really appreciate your
Pwede na ba
time.
mag-apply sa inyo?
Saan?
Pwede, but you still need, I cannot
Well,
register you without APRA.
Yes.
Okay.
Yung ano po, no, yung Epic portfolio, and then kailangan ko na po ba magpa-assess ng
Kailangan mo na,
comparability?
you just
And then
need
the
the
English
college
Sorry.
exam.
assessment.
I have to step out, guys. Sorry. Thank you so much
Have
again.
fun.
Ross, all
God
the best
bless.
for you.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
po. Sige
Bye.
po, bye-bye. Okay, Doc. So,
So,
English
I
exam,
can, yeah.
yung specialist, bali, idediretso ko siya sa RAN-ZCR para mag-apply ako mismo sa college.
Yeah,
Kasi
nandun
dun
yung
po sa link
website
na,
di ba?
yes po, para ito, submit primary source verification, AMC portfolio, done na po. Download complete application form, submit the application form, and then once the application is received, dun po yung babayaran sila. For assessment pa lang po yun. Tapos sila po yung kumbaga mag-aayos ng interview for the
Correct.
schedule.
It may take 3 to 6
Alright.
months because si Ginika, it took 3 to 6 months last year. She was waiting for that long.
Oh, okay.
Mm. So,
Ayun po. So far, wala
pray
naman.
lang. Yeah. So,
Yes, doctor, of course.
at siya rin actually ang assessment sa kanya, she doesn't need to train. But again, because it's yung feeling mo ng competency is yun nga, kailangan mo, she just needs to have some training and exposure in
Yes
Australian
po.
medical setting. So, yun ang goal mo. Mag-apply, whilst you're doing the specialist assessment, mag-apply ka na rin sa, nasa listahan lahat ng mga hospital dyan. Sa
Yes, may
website, i-apply mo lang. Apply ka lang ng kahit anong fellowship because maalala mo, something will show up. Who knows?
Yes po.
And
Okay po.
then,
Actually, may nakita na po ko isa, pero 2024 po.
kasi nga
Yung
sabi ko
binanggit
sa'yo,
niyo po
2
na
years, di ba?
2 years. Di ba,
Yes, just apply.
kakatapos lang yan. And then 2024 po yung opening nila.
No, just apply. Because 2 years will be quick.
Yes po, Doc. Tapos, Doc, regarding po dun sa logbook, is it like a tally of cases, like modality, case, number of times you've performed, or para siyang form, like lahat po?
I think what I did, ano yung mga procedures ko no first year, tapos from head to toe, or ginawa kong modality, I think I did it by modality, I cannot remember. So, X-ray guided, ultrasound guided, and CT guided, o kung meron kang MRI guided. So, first year, second year, third year. So, lahat. Pati yung
Does it have to be like officially from the hospital you
No,
work
just
with?
from here.
Okay. Okay. Kasi anong concern ko rin po is patient privacy, kasi kung
You
kukunin
don't need
lahat ng
you
records
don't need
po,
the name.
no need.
You just need to write
Oh, that's good.
down first year.
These are the
X-ray
procedures that I've
guided,
done.
barium,
Oh, okay.
etc. Barium swallow, enema, or whatever procedure na X-ray guided na ginawa mo.
Alright po, Doc. Thank you po, Doc.
Tapos
Wala na po akong
ultrasound, ganun
questions.
din. Ano bang mga procedures ginawa nyo sa Makati Med?
Yun po usually yung guided na FNABs,
Oo,
tapos
thyroid.
mga
May
thoracentesis,
yun. Naku, yun ang kailangan mo ilagay. Tapos isulat mo kung ilan,
Alright.
how many, you don't need to say how many in total. Just say, I
Okay.
do this maybe 5 times a month.